stand firm in the Lord. Stand firm in the Lord. What does that mean? Well, you might be familiar with this picture right here. Now remember that Philippi is a military city, this colony of Rome. And this would be a picture they would have thought of. Stand firm in battle. And this is called the testudo, or the tortoise formation. Testudo is tortoise in Latin. And it's really amazing how when you get a group of Roman soldiers together with their famous shields, that you can lock those shields together to be protected from the arrows of the opposition. And it was formidable. This is one of the big reasons why the Roman Empire spread is they had such great military strategy. They stuck together. They fought as one unit. But they were interdependent. Just look at this picture. What happens, let's say the guy in the front just drops his shield and runs away. The whole thing falls to pieces. And so it's only through interdependency and working together as one unit that we're able to succeed. And if one flees, not only does he put himself in danger, because he's showing his back to the enemy, but he also puts his brothers in danger as well. And the whole purpose for which they're there. See, this required mutual courage. When you're going up against the barbarians and the enemies that Rome would have faced, they would have to stay together and trust one another and have mutual courage in the face of the flaming arrows the enemy was fleeing at them. And so when you think about stand firm, I think this adds a beautiful dimension to this passage. So often we read this passage, we're like, okay, here I am, I need to stand firm, okay? I need to stand firm. But it's saying so much more than that. It's we need to stand firm together because we're interdependent on one another. So how do we stand firm in the Lord? How can we stand firm in the Lord? It's hard, right? You look out in the world today and it's a mess, and so how do we stand for the gospel? How do we share the gospel? How can we live for the Lord? How can we stand firm in the face of opposition and temptations and challenges that we face? How do we stand firm in the Lord? Well, there's this thing called a church formation, where we come together in a local community, brothers and sisters in the faith, and support each other with accountability and cheer each other on in the Christian walk. It's meant to be done together. And together, the church is formidable. Think about this, and Jesus says that on the confession that Jesus is Lord, I will build my church, and the gates of hell will not prevail against it. The church is formidable. And it's just we're interdependent. We need one another. We stand alongside each other. And mutual courage is required. It is. And so just think about this. When Paul says to stand firm, he's talking about in community, together, as one family, one body.